Happy Pervita Tuesday. It's Cody with Pervita Pythons, and as always, Michaela's behind the camera doing all the dirty work. There she is. And this week's episode, we're just going to be doing a whole collection breakdown, and we're going to try to keep it quick for you guys. We got about 15 snakes to look at, so let's go ahead and get into it. Guys, here is Sarah. She's a pastel spot-nose het clown girl. She's actually the second snake we added to our collection when we started. And to be honest, we kind of evolved and grown past what we were first starting on doing, and you'll see that later in the video, but still, nonetheless, very cool snake. She's put on a lot of good size, and she has an incredible pattern, really nice temperament, and a good size to her. She's looking like she's right around that 1,000 gram range, and that is Sarah right there. Alrighty guys, you might have to get a little closer on this one. This is our smallest snake. We just received her from Canova. This is a black pastel red striped spot nose clown, and she has been an insanely good eater for us. Look at that head stamp. So pretty. Look at that side pattern. Such a pretty snake. Doesn't have any of the yellow belly complex genes, so that all that flaming on the side can improve even more. One more gene into this would be the Pompeii, that yellow belly gravel. One of those genes would really bring that out, but still an incredible little snake. And guys, we actually don't have a name for this girl yet. So in the comments, if you want to, everybody watching this, drop a name in the comments what you think this girl should be. I think she's got some really cool character, really cool pattern to her, and she needs a name. So let us know in the comments what we should call her. Beautiful little snake right there, eating like a champ. As here we have Penny, and if you're following us on Instagram, I just posted a little deep dive reel about her with a weight checkup and everything like that. So if you're not following us, go check that out, and go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram. It's Pervita Pythons over there too. So guys, this is Penny. She's our black pastel fire, possible super red stripe, yellow belly, triple het, DG Clown G stripe from Canova. And she is such a cool snake, very power packed, powerhouse animal. And she has some really cool, we're thinking she is super red stripe just because of this pattern. It's kind of a little bit reduced through here. And if that's the case, every one of her offspring will get that red stripe gene. So that is a really cool possibility. But just a gorgeous snake, awesome little dorsal stripe she has, and she's putting on size great as well. Nice clean belly. And there's Penny. This is our most agitated snake. I cannot pick this girl up without her hissing at me. But she is very cool. Check out that belly. Really cool checkered pattern on that belly. And guys, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this snake has almost a green hue, a green tint to it. When you're looking at it in person, it almost has like an anaconda vibe to it. This is Christina. We call her Christina because somewhere on this crazy pattern of hers, she has like a cross going on. And she is a confusion spot nose, double het DG clown. And she has all the attitude in the world, but we love her. She will only eat ASFs, has a crazy attitude. I've heard confusion bringing that out in snakes, so I'm very interested if any of you guys watching experience the same thing. But I mean, the pattern just doesn't get crazier than that. I mean, look at the dorsals all beat up. I mean, it's just a crazy pattern. Those blacks are just so deep, so dark, and gorgeous snake. Crazy potential here. This is another pickup from Canova, and we love her even if she hisses at us all the time. We still enjoy her. Here we have Lemon Drop. She is a OD Fire Enchi Lesser double het DG clown. And she's a pickup from Ryan over at Aesthetic Selection Reptiles, and she's been putting on some crazy size. We got two more in that group that we bought from him, and they're kind of like gene stacked. So this is the most gene stacked, and you'll see the other ones here in a minute and see what I'm talking about. But just a really cool snake. When we purchased all three of them, we're actually 66% het DG. Got them all shed tested, and if you haven't seen that video, really cool video. We had a lot of fun making it. It's like called Shed Test Results, unbelievable. Go back and watch that video. It's pretty fun to watch, and super exciting seeing all that information coming back on these girls. We hit all of them. Just spoiler alert, but it was super cool. And yeah, this girl, a lot of potential here. All these snakes have a lot of good potential, and just really beautiful snake right there. I actually, contrary to what's going on in popularity, I really like Lesser, and I think it brings a lot to these snakes. And super cool snake right here. She's putting on a lot of good size. Kind of a familiar face here. He's made his way onto the channel a few times already. This is Benji. He's our banana enchi clown male. So yeah, guys, very cool. He's like one of our backup males. We haven't truly paired him up to anything yet. I love the banana gene, but we haven't really plugged it into any of our clown stuff yet. I like enchi too. I just like how clean it keeps it on the sides and everything, but still has the cool clown teardrops and just a really cool head stamp on him. And Benji's awesome. He's actually, you know, he's gotten to that size where he used to smack rats all the time. If I had an extra rat or something, I'm like, okay, Benji's getting double tonight. But he's kind of calmed down on the eating. Still a good eater, but he's, you know, I mean, for a male, he's getting up to his adult size. And really, really like Benji here. Super cool snake. Gets some really nice oranges, and he's kind of dull right now. I feel like he's about to go into sheds, but when he comes out of shed, he's got some pinks and some almost purples around here. And he's now that he's getting older, he's been putting on a lot more of these banana spots. So we really enjoy having him in the collection, and that's Benji. All right, guys, like I was just talking about, this was the other visual clown male. And so we've kind of talked about it before, you know. This was probably a mistake as far as adding the collection the proper way you would want to do is getting males this early. Not bad having backup males in case males aren't locking. Luckily, we have an extremely power-packed male that you'll see here in a minute. That is just, he's just killing it. He's locking up with all the females. So we haven't had to call on these guys yet, but this is Lester. He's a lesser leopard clown. Check out that head stamp spot. Very cool. Really good looking dude. Nice clean belly. And I like the just floating spots on the side there. The nice strong dorsal from the leopard. And the original plan was, you know, having him, I was going to grow him up and put him to Sarah, pair them up and make some Batmans. And, but, you know, plans change and stuff, and that's okay. But we love having him here. Really cool little snake. And, yeah, that's Lester. All right, guys, that's everything from the small rack. We're going to move to the big rack right here, and let's get after it. I'm probably just going to keep the tubs here. It's a little easier than bringing them down, putting them back and stuff. But guys, this is the creator of it all right here. This is Pepe. He is our banana pastel, and boom, that's it. But get a good look at these yellows on the dorsal. There's just something about these yellows. It's like it's not dull. It's like a deep yellow, and then obviously he has this lighter stuff on the side. And I just love the banana spots on this dude. The older he gets, the more rats he hits. And these banana spots are just so dark, so black, and he's so cool. And I guess he is our only snake with a paradox. I guess you could call this a paradox right up here at the neck, because some of that's, you know, some of that normal's squeezing through. But he's such a cool snake. Has some kind of cool pixels, white pixels coming up the side. And yeah, he will be here forever. He is the one who started it all. When we have friends over, they're always like, "Where's Pepe?" Because he's so chill. He's such a good ambassador snake for people. And we love him. And that's Pepe right there. From our newer additions here, we just did an unboxing video a couple videos back. If you haven't watched that one, go check it out. Picked up 3 visual clown breeder size females, and this is one of them right here. Very excited to have this girl in the collection. This is a spotnose clown. Breeder size, she hasn't had eggs yet, but obviously, you know, she's at that perfect size. We actually got a lock with her and Trojan the other day, our really nice male. And so it's good to see that they already hit it off. And she hasn't been with us that long, but she's just a stunner to look at. I love refilling her water, love spot cleaning her stuff. And just, I mean, I can't get over that. That spot nose is just so, so cool. On the dorsal, it throws some spots out there. But yeah, really awesome snake. And we actually don't have a name for her yet either. So, like I said, in the comments, you know, we're going to have a few snakes that you can help us name, and if you have a cool name that we like, hey, we'll do it and we'll shout you out, and we really appreciate it. So that is our spot-nosed clown girl. Right here we have Prometheus. She's a gravel het clown female, and I'm pretty sure she's proven. We picked her up from Canova, and we paired her up with Trojan as well. And the reason I'm not picking her up, I'm sure I could, but I just don't want to stress her out too much. We should have eggs from her within a month from now at least, and so we're super excited about that. I love gravel, getting into that. She's always pushing P. You see her? Oh, yeah, so she's mad. You know, she's in that mom stage. Look, she's pushing P twice. Let's go. And that's actually these marks right here when I'm ultrasounding her. That's where I know to start, because her gallbladder, is that what the thing on the side is? Yeah. So her gallbladder is always right there. I'm sorry, girl. Okay, guys. That's Prometheus. Gravel het clown girl. Should have some cool babies coming from that clutch. And we're super, super excited about that. Another one of our gravid females, so I'm not going to mess with her too much either. This is Clea the Spectre. She's our pastel spectre clown girl, and she should be the snake that drops our first clutch. We are super, super excited about that. This is another pickup from Ryan over at Aesthetic Selection Reptiles. He's always working with that cool spectre, gravel, spark. He's doing all that yellow belly complex stuff. If you guys don't know, go check his stuff out. He's always producing some crazy, crazy stuff. He's actually a bit of an inspiration to me, seeing what he's done with the projects, and hopefully I can, you know, add to that and make some really cool stuff ourselves. And you can kind of see the eggs in her. So I don't want to mess with her too much either, but she should have, it's April, so she should have eggs before May. And so we're super, super excited. A couple weeks, not too long at all, and we'll have our first clutch, hopefully. But she's been doing good. Really beautiful snake. Love working with her. And yeah, stay tuned for those babies because that's going to be really cool. Blanca. And you're like, what's so special about Blanca? Looks pretty normal to me. It looks pretty plain, but this is a really, really cool snake. Super powerhouse animal. This is a chocolate spotnose, lesser leopard, pastel het clown from Canova as well. And chocolate and spotnose is an allelic combo. So that means when she breeds, a little bit, we'll get into that in a second. When she breeds and has a clutch, she will have to pass on either chocolate or spotnose. So all of her babies will at least have one of those genes. So that is a really, really cool, and what makes her such a cool animal right there. And good news is she's actually growing her follicles. They were around 15 millimeters. It hasn't been quite a month yet since then, but she's already got a lock with Trojan. So very, very nice snake. Look at that yellow head. And she's a really cool, really beautiful snake. You know, we don't have any we don't have any white, you know, blue eye leucistic stuff in here. So this is our closest to an all white snake so far. But she is really, really cool. She's been just chilling on the cool side of the tub, growing those follicles up. So it's been cool seeing that process with her. This is Lisa, and yet again another ASR pickup from Ryan, and this is an Orange Dream Fire Lesser double het DG clown. Very cool. Like I said, came with that 3-girl group, proved out to be het for DG as well. Really good eater. And if you can kind of tell, see if you can pick this up on the phone. Look at that the little blacks around that dorsal stripe, just giving her that bit of a pop there too. So pretty cool. One less gene than a lemon drop. You know, she has no enchi, so it's kind of cool to see what one gene can differentiate between a snake. But she is really, really beautiful animal. Nice little side pattern. I like how it kind of just fades right to that clean white belly. Gorgeous, gorgeous snake. Bit of a 2-for-1 here because we did actually just pair these up this morning. So right here, this is one of our 3-girl group that we just got. Just a huge, about 2,500 gram single gene clown girl. She's a proven breeder, and we haven't got a lock yet. Like I said, they've only been in since this afternoon. But here's, I can pick him up. I'll just leave her. Big old girl there. And this is Trojan, another pickup from Canova. And he's the male that I've been raving about in all my videos, and this one too. He's a breeding machine. He always locks up and he eats, so he doesn't go off food. He's just a killer snake. Look at that dorsal. Goes from a stripe, spot, broken up spot, stripe with the blacks around him. This dude is crazy. He's got Squidward right here. Check out Squidward. That's what we should have called him. But we gave him the name Trojan because that's actually one of his genes as well. He's a Trojan red stripe leopard cypress trick het clown, and really cool. That's one of the big reasons I got these visual clown breeders, is because him being het, you know, I want him to, even if he produces some just codons that aren't visual, at least they'll be 100%. Very cool snake. I can't even stress how much of a powerhouse animal. He'll probably be with us for a long time, and we love having him. Another cool little pickup from Canova there. Look at that side pattern right there, how it just all connects. Crazy looking snake. You can look at this snake and find something new every time, but hopefully you can get a lock with these guys right here and let them relax. All right, now they're at the lower end of the rack, I can just start holding them out. So this is the last pickup from Ryan over at ASR, and she's actually had a bit of a rough shed, and I'm actually going to go into that into next week's video on what I'm going to do to combat that. Had really good sheds in this rack. We actually moved her because she's put on so much good size, and yeah, we'll address that in next week's video. But gonna give her a good soak and hopefully get the rest of that shed off. But this is Izzy. This is an Orange Dream Fire double het DG clown. Like I said, came with those others. I'm not sure if they were clutch mates. I'm figuring they kind of were just because of the gene stacking. But really beautiful snake. That Orange Dream cleans up those alien heads so nice, and then the fire brightens it up. And I just love the little dim lights and all on the dorsal banding here. A little bit of yellow poking through. I love the banding across the back. She is a killer, guys. She is what Benji used to be. She will eat. She'd probably eat herself to death if you let her. Crazy animal, and she's just putting on such good size, and we're super excited about what she's going to do in the future. I love having Orange Dream in the collection now, and really excited about this girl. Love her appetite, and she's just a cool snake to have in here as well. Very cool. Guys, here we have Rogue, and to explain that name, let me see, I gotta find it. right there. We have the X, and she kind of has the colors, you know, if you guys that know the old X-Men, you know, that yellow that Rogue had. And so she is an X-Men because she is super, super powerful. This is a spotnose, enchi, yellow belly, triple het, TG clown hypo from Canova. This is one of those that we didn't know was going to prove out hypo. Got the shed test, and we were super excited to see that it proved. And having that prove out actually kind of steered us into hopefully getting a hypo DG het clown male to put to all this DG clown stuff in the future. And just introducing hypo to the rest of these girls, making some hets and stuff, and hopefully hitting a triple visual with this girl would be crazy. She's putting on some really good size. That enchi is really, really cool. Cleans up that spot nose nice, and then the yellow belly flaming coming up the side with that pixelation. Super, super cool. I love her head stamp. Look at that spot nose head stamp. Awesome snake here. She should be one of our first on the double het girls to be ready to go. And we're super, super excited. Actually, she's triple het, but in the DG Clown project that we're starting, she should be one of the first ones that goes. And yeah, really awesome snake. Last but certainly not least, this is a lesser pastel clown. Big old female, excuse me. And she's looking super, super dark right now because she's about to go through a nice shed. And yeah, this is one of those 3 breeder females that we just picked up. And it's kind of hard to see because it is dark right now, but she has a really cool pattern to her, guys. Even for just a lesser pastel clown, it's like the side connections on one of these. Yeah, on here on the back side. I just like how like these certain alien heads connect, and you can tell with that red belly. She's going into a shed, but usually these yellows are actually popping. Like I was saying a minute ago, you know, lesser pastel and clown are probably 2 of the most frowned on genes in clown, but I do think they have their place, and she's actually a really, really pretty snake. Look at that head stamp. And nice clean belly, looking red now, but really cool snake. I'm gonna go ahead and leave her alone because, you know, she's going through a shed. Don't want to stress her out too much. But that's the last one of the collection, guys. But yeah, guys, that's all 18 snakes in our collection. The future looks bright over here at Pervy Pythons, and we really appreciate you guys stopping by this week and checking out our collection. And yeah, keep liking, subscribing, commenting. Let us know on those names. Like I said, the 3 adult female visual clowns that you saw, they don't have names. The little baby visual clown that you saw, they don't have names. So 4 snakes need names at least. There might be more. I'm not even sure at this point. So yeah, if you suggest a name that we like, we'll shout you out in the next video and you know, put it on the little name tag, and that'd be pretty cool. So give us some cool suggestions in the comments. Come back next week for another really cool video. Appreciate you guys. Peace.